Muntari. Now, Sabra Binoka say, more updates ever. Remember, says updates here about on this particular platform about Sulley Muntari. The update was about his arrest in Dubai. Now we gave you in Samana and then a year the sports fraternity, Sanidara Ekembi, together with a host of others. In fact, on Facebook, on social media places like X, and even on TikTok, news are not ever HS Sulley Muntari was arrested. Now, after 24 hours after that particular whole report blew up on social media, Edim Adu, who happened to be the spokesperson for Sulley Muntari, had a letter by out said these reports are fake and false, and also it is meant to tarnish the image of Sulley Muntari. He even further went on to say they will threaten legal action against any person, and I want more perpetuating these kind of narratives. Say Sulley Muntari, Dubai, but then it's like in some like now PR crisis in Ghana. Yes, we be to Obia. The person who come and write on Facebook, nothing has happened. Disregard the false rumors. Partners, they be. That is the strategy. And to share my league, but until any day, course we are post to Facebook. So no stroke, no UK. Bye bye. You have to bring a formal release, physical. But then, regardless, anybody, he owes Ghanaians, he doesn't owe Ghanaians an apology or any explanation. But then, this whole thing in regards to Sulley Muntari, a different angle, and Ghana Chronicles is still insisting that this guy is in Dubai and he's been held hostage by the Dubai police. Don't take my word for it. Ghana Chronicles. Almost say yes, a newspaper. Online portal, a news hub. We are still insisting. Sulley Muntari, Dubai for Acheno, Dubai for say Omumani Enfi Kronim. If he thinks we are lying, almost you hear our courts. Now, quickly, the young call in some Ghana Chronicles because he did come up with the first half of his arrest, but then Ghana Chronicles is giving us the second half of Sulley Muntari in the arrest. Yes, just idea of screen see. Osha or say updates. Sulley Muntari, new reports reveal the former Ghana international is linked to a $300,000 loan dispute and main detention in Dubai. So earlier reports about now purchase Sulley Muntari has been arrested in Dubai, and also the arrest money in Dubai Dubai unless he fulfills certain parts of his bargain and a certain obligation legally, financially, Ghana Chronicles is now saying, this in some of the Ababe Tujano, they are still hammering on it. In fact, a new angle, a crabber, MNH says, Sulley Muntari, it is because of a 300,000 loan dispute. As a loan, you need to know this can come in panel, and as a panel, and this can be Sulley Muntari. But then as time goes on, you understand where all this issue is really coming from. Now, back down has here, I know, and very interesting because the down parts, it gives more. Oh shit! Sorry for saying that, but then I'm not pay more details. But don't worry, I'll pull it up. So the down parts, you see, say in. There, Sulley Muntari information na part says since a Black Stars footballer ne career end ya say obe fia obe ball has of folk niema anko ya or drop yen omo part say niema in fact, things are really not going on well. It's here the screen also in a bit. We are trying to pull it directly from Ghana Chronicles omo page our Twitter, but omo patch say URL no omo maye allow. So we are going to put the whole screenshot on the screens. Need you read the amount. Send at the end of the day, you can know exactly what this is really what is really going on. Once again, you're live, so you can bring in your comments. You be read the amount and answer any questions are you be to me. My drop any read the so straight up the full reports now pen intuition has say on the screens or say according to sources, okay, the celebrated footballer is allegedly being held over a financial dispute involving a 300,000 loan he reportedly obtained from an individual with a promise to pay it with substantial interest. According to the Ghana Chronicles, they are saying the reason why Sulley Muntari is being detained in Dubai is because Okoje sika $300,000. As at $300,000, so the bagan is kemwa. We are approximation almost 10 cedi 92 pesos, and now rounding up near 11 cedis. We are talking about almost 3.3 million Ghana cedis. In TSA Okoje a year loan almost 3.3 million Ghana cedis. O converted back dollars more a year. Your friend is saying $300,000. Now, scanner the agreement was for him to pay the money with interest. Say interest near 10, 20, 15%. We don't know. But he had to pay the money with interest. Oba Siena or say Muntari is said to have defaulted on repayment, leading to his detention in the Emirates for some months now. Into a patch say Sulley Muntari scanner JN also $300,000 no. Ontimi nyesika entua. Because of that, the Dubai police for my or match no. Inti okoye no Orban and yes, he actually said the uncles, but yes, see money if you could pay the money that you owe before you leave. And Nutiana, according to the Ghana Chronicles, no, Omo Pacha say, Omo Ma Emirates, United Arab Emirates, UAE, almost Omo Ma Sulley Muntari in Fikru. I just said with USA scanner. Reports further indicates that the ex-Inter Milan, AC Milan, and Portsmouth star has been facing financial difficulties in recent years. And almost say Sulley Muntari, or a Ghanaian footballer, he's played with many clubs. Right, Sulley Muntari, they start to bubble from House of Folk 17 years. Penny Bremuno. We were both baby football clubs. About Inter Milan, AC Milan, Portsmouth, together with others. And according to reports at Ebano, na same one Sulley Muntari will proud be fear onya club ebono. Niema ensheda enkoye mano. And then this was the first time we are seeing this in regards to the footballer. So far, footballer me say ne ho ensheda nchini bebre asamwajan after retirement. But we share most of the footballers are chichi bebre na no ye omu news obimo visa fraud yi ebimi ya che omu samoyin mama kwajiji nkofo sika say omu de nkofo be could a whole lot of issues. Until we know what happens. Now the report by that party samo Michael Essien the properties war East Legon near there or no so sa sikebi ni mortgage on timi ntia abeji ni nyina ama on the extra means and be so we are not surprised that this issue is getting to this angle, especially in regards with the former Blasters footballers. Into a party Sulley Muntari unfortunately has fallen to this kind of curse. This curse are a Ghanaian footballers so. And in this same regard, no, on only issue, they say he has been facing financial difficulties after many years of playing with these clubs. So, when he came out of retirement, meaning say a bad investment and whatever. And also, say unconfirmed information further suggests that several of his assets, particularly landed properties in East Legon, Accra, acquired during his playing days, have been sold or currently up for sale. Again, Omo Pacha say. Apart from financial difficulties, Sesika Sema Nyemankoye Emma AC Milan, former AC Milan footballer Sulley Muntari to say first, no. Most of properties are award East Legon in fear in dying cars. You know, Sulley Muntari there. On your boss Sulley Muntari, Blaster footballer workers Sulley Muntari on the cars the nam. But then your party said nine same mono Nyama Enshada the Enkoye Emma Sulley Muntari. I'm a new fear and then the cars and the assets be wano Sisi for sale bon or Tom and as a currently it is up for sale. I see DNA very important to me, so let's go up because I see DNA it contains something which goes into his family and then the wife Mina Idonko. She has say a luxurious apartment property inside Villaggio at Jolu over the Tetekwashi overpass in Accra where he resided. The Herald Head was rented. Inti uyobia ota yusu Accra Mall stretch no and I say biaufi La Paz. Now Kotema, we say who do Jolu now part Jolua now do airports runabout and airport junction. There's a tall building why Villaggio. The say ya painting green and lemon tin I say a hange skyscraper beside any Villaggio. Now hona yes Sulley Muntari all these are hona na ote. Now apparently now for a young crowd say apartments in a dear. But unfortunately information air purchases apartments no and yes Sulley Muntari and any dear. Name oriented that's according to the Herald, okay, and also the Ghana Chronicles. Or something said the whereabouts of his wife Menai Donko, a Ghanaian businesswoman, entrepreneur, and former Miss Universe Ghana, and their 2 children are currently unknown. Obeka say Sulley Muntari nere Menai Donko. Okay, I think so we need to pull the picture of Menai Donko. So never ya more emotional. you can know exactly who Mina Idonko is. Say I'm not my pressure or krum how me dunyame. But Mina Idonko there, or you be on my pressure. She's a very down to earth person, and ultimately, you'll be your friend is saying Nehoncho. So for all the years of a year, Sulley Muntari all born football or year in the club near the Adinina, but also you'll be a Mina Idonko, you'll be a brand once she was helping with philanthropic work near the Yede. Mede a year Sulley Muntari ne Reno picture ebe two screens no so ama we hu eye Mina Idonko. It's Fred and ye chess and Mina Idonko no. Yini baby o sisi a eno ni Sulley Muntari e won ba mienu Mina Idonko no ye kan asem oni. Yes, this is Mina Idonko. This is Sulley Muntari. Ene omo baba ma ba ko a on no screens. But you learn say they have two children. So yen to also with the report e wa ha see. Or say the whereabouts of his wife, Mina Idonko, a Ghanaian businesswoman, entrepreneur, and former Miss Universe Ghana, and their two children are currently unknown. To so far, Mina Idonko, he didn't be what has Mina Idonko divorced Sulley Muntari? We don't know. But according to the Herald newspaper, Ghana Chronicles, they are saying that they don't know where Mina Idonko is because all these are near Mansadanko, Emma Sulley Muntari, no, all try to finding feet. Post retirement, no, the wife is nowhere to be seen. The Herald on Wednesday broke the story of Muntari's alleged detention in Dubai, sparking mixed reactions from former players and football administrators, including Yusuf Chipsa, a former Black Stars player and current head of the Professional Football Association of Ghana, FIPAG, and also Samuel Enim Ado, a football agent and manager. Into your part as a Herald, a breaking story. I'm not going to react here. Oh, Enim Ado podi, Samuel Enim Ado podi, so and you no crack or no, Sulley Muntari, Casa Bibia, okay. And even a year, or share a year, you see, Chiefs are former Black Stars, no crab react. Say, hey, I didn't know Sulley Muntari na brab with me. As I said, we are also the current head of the Football Association of Ghana, Professional Football Associations of Ghana, FIPAG, or also react here. And ultimately, the Herald and Ghana Chronicles agent also say, and some in 24 say, Nipa or Tini Jaho in the Nimsen Shefa. So at the end of the day, I think say Sulley Muntari say, now Herald say investigation no credit and their sources in Dubai papano on to me feed Dubai. This about 300,000 loan now. It's between Sulley Muntari and himself and his God. Oh, yam boy biswa on can't share Ghana, but maybe we can do something. Perhaps if you're ferry and Bibisa, biswa na or any business. And I'm out for it and spreading false and misinformation. So that is the whole thing also in regards with Sulley Muntari. There's been a lot of reactions are swap. I'm out for be cancer and some no and I'm cancer in some way in some ultimately idea. So that is the breaking news I in regards to Sulley Muntari. Time I breaking news was a few days ago. I mean, who say any mado bed the letter tin by or threaten be super nas one guy on boy said the breaking news. So Herald newspaper no more break here, but also be suing California the other. But then the same newspaper now all threatening so be sure mono they are out to say massa the thing be true. Muntari things so they go on will give them like that. It check like opana see no watching kakra and normal say nipa de ho betro. It's no news. Me and me way me want to make me cry naturally. Sika de top petrol go come kra uni bi. So it's no news. What am I say ane? It's that is the breaking news course to say about Sulley Muntari. Anybody in some because believe say as time is going on no day in day out no. Perhaps more updates will come. Now it's if we itime hu bibi ayegina in regards to the whole Sulley Muntari issue air course. So once again, we are live. You can bring in your comment. Name what you think about if anything all these issues are the air course. Air course in regards to the whole Sulley Muntari saga. Ubia react. We will be moving on to other news because definitely in some babe can and then doors said and doors because Sunday I was here any ediane. All right, Papaya. Our screen so a dear friend a sticker. Now sticker is in a very 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 hot trouble. Ama minim in some day in some be. But for you to understand the whole issue about the sticker issue, Nana sticker, the trending issue, no, let us first of all put this particular picture on the screens. So, in some way, so on the screens, no, on your left side, MP Stephen Amwa, okay, Stephen Amwa, MP Stephen Amwa, and also your friend is saying on your right side, no, Abigail Abuaje. So you see, Abigail Abuaje, no, for you to know where the whole thing is going, okay, say, now say mu your bro update say one of the victims, okay, of the deadly helicopter crash, your friend Samuel Abuaje, in some abano home, now your friend is saying the NADMO director, in some abano home say, your friend is saying. Ni bad DNA and yiri DNA hu sensem na unima papa yi sa Samuel Abuaje Yankopon fa ne clean see or the former director general of NADMO what you say say sorry or the former deputy director general of NADMO Yankopon pe bone atorenche ma e course na no helicopter free so be hwe form na oka ho ama sisi amene oka say ye ne ye kama na ubeka say ebra panibu ye no ebeto dwa say ne yere okay or yere enemba na and so picture this screens no son that was apparent ne yere your friend Abigail Abuaje papa na ye kana say wahwe ne nkwan oni on Mr. Samuel Abuaje helicopter crash no count na information no eba say papa no ehwe ase no helicopter no body no it decimated Nensa da ha we da ha nti omashi beyond recognition untimi hu se we ni ana we ni because ade omashi na wo se fa samples na de call South Africa na yetimi hu ye friend say research ni yetimi hu se nkofo na ye so mewu no omo ana na omo mu ana se ba kwa nkofu play no enu ti ye be hia obi a oben omo the victims or more helicopter no be family member be or ben or more or no share DNA. Ni itima test ni ewu okay Samuel Abuaje ye test ye ni DNA no ene nipa no wo mu ne match na okay nipa ne nsa ni ti ayenya ne be gada ni nyina ni akoye yi ni ewu okay nipa no ni grave ni enu ti no edu sa no na wo se Samuel Abuaje ye fa obi a oben e ho na information e ba Samuel Abuaje e wo mba bibiri bet waware Abigail Abuaje na Abigail Abuaje o ware no sa Abigail Abuaje no on no wo ba small girl okay enu ti no yen use small girl no na yen fanye den yen fanye DNA nti sa DNA no e no mo call so Abigail wo ye Samuel ne yere fa oba ne bra na yen fa yen use ni DNA sample usually DNA put obi use to me yen hair follicle into the kwa na ye dia test ni ahwe say okay anybody no esa ni tima fa body parts ni nyina so okay someone the body ni nsenye ni tinyi ni agada no makosie no dey say on fa abofra na mba adan a yenim eche na ebusuafo no e ka se e bra sa Samuel Abuaje we otiase no no complain say oba na waware no MPP ene ne da ama eba ebe pie mu ewo one eye abayewa ni ntema yese eye ono ne ba no ono Samuel Abuaje na pa say onji dis abofra ne ne de because there was a faithful day ofifie na ka bi ebe fie ho eye ne re ho satan no mu date okay inti time na okọ na ohun se ka na eba no o sansan ne ti a okoye de oya oba no ohun se ka no so apake a eko eno ohun se sa kan MPP de anchi bia na girl ne se onyim na Samuel Abuaje de ene omofe mu de wareye be eche Samuel Abuaje ehun se still ma ware kra papa no eda so eye ne yire no abrabom into oya na adwen se okwakoye DNA be na otwen kakra anche bia na Nyankopon eto ne sa frɛ in that helicopter crash into ebusuafo na party say dienti a oba no onpese ode your friend is saying abofra ne baby ne beba for DNA no it is simple it is because onim se eba no na Samuel Abuaje ti ase na o doubting enye ne de eye MPP de inti nipa ni din edi kan ba Vincent Asafo na Vincent Asafo ase enye ono a ono kra girl ni yiri kro ni bi pa wakokos obi oboni din bi aka improve ehwa na Black Rasta any information betu ju ase nipa ye ka na asem yi sticker Stephen Amwa ehwa na Stephen Amwa so ba na Stephen Amwa se hwe eyampa mini girl no obibi ye be ma minchirem Dear many girl no a 7 years ago. Now who say me figure ni fie wa and yes a minute could die. Now, wababe kasa because on so could pay court. Osha or say I dated Abigail Abuaje 7 years ago. So why are you tagging me now? I'm not the father of Abigail's child. Stephen Amwa is somebody ababe tuja. Now, Black Rasta any D kind in some way then ebe tuja or party say or there or no Stephen Amwa say DNA anasa abofrana ye ka say ni papa ye hu ne chia kwan na ono eye samuamu no kra samuabuaje no tias no doubt no or there or no Stephen ye fe ni saying Stephen Amwa say o me deny say enyo no a etiofo san 7 it did not sit well with Stephen Amwa ama me no ka say Stephen Amwa say you know nipa we nu nya me kitiki bi etne bi you can take so many years to build your friend is saying or life no be the 1 second pay aba be then aba be dri the whole thing dey go enti ono de on pay ne toto pay ne nua or court na Black Rasta onenam o ka say one eye your friend is saying obi yire ada ama eba apiemu ya yesi ehu abofra ne papa no o mechim say you no Stephen Amwa na time ben o koto say Stephen Amwa obutu obi yire so but for us to understand the whole context no I will see ekutie insama eye Black Rasta ekai because Stephen Amwa so aba kasa or say san same way egu ne hu fi is destroying his hard earned reputation enuti no watro ema osiu Black Rasta any ebusuafo no he see all of them in court say omombra no mbechim time a ombehu so obutu eye samuabuaje a wonya ne baby ko obutu ne yiri Abigail so na Abigail ko ne twempon akra hansa na ye friend is Samuel the Asiano that was 7 years ago. Inti adinti na ye ka say 7 years ago there ebe ya na anu ebe mi ne de ye hwe video we of Black Rasta na expose ne baba ka kwahwe the response from Samuel Stephen Amwa.
This is the MP from Ashanti region who has been fingered and not Vincent Asifwa. Who is that MP? This guy. This is the MP the family is fingering. He's called Sticker. Stephen Amwa is his official name, but everybody knows him as Sticker. Come here, my brother, my sister. This is where the plot becomes Sticker. I asked the family, have you contacted Sticker? They said no. But Sticker was the one fingered by our late brother and son, Samuel Abuaje. He was always complaining about Sticker. Sticker was always coming around his wife. And he complained several times, allegedly, to the family. And it came out that Sticker allegedly was dating this lady Abigail from school time. And when she got married, only about 2.5 years ago, in 2022, 2023, we are told, Sticker allegedly continued the amorous relationship. My brother, my sister. Now, Sticker himself was born in 1970. So he's 4 years older than Black Rasta. He was my senior at T.I. Ahmadiyya Secondary School, Kumasi. And we all loved him. Is Sticker the father of this 3-year-old? Could the family be right? Could the family be wrong? Remember where you heard it first. The family is fingering Sticker as the guy who was coming around this young lady called Abigail Abuaje. And allegedly, according to the mother, her son Samuel Abuaje was always complaining about that MP. And that MP is this MP. What is rocking Parliament? DNA issues. Has Sticker been made aware of this? Why did everybody finger this guy called Vincent Asifwa? It's simple. One reason. He is also an MP in the Ashanti region. The second reason, there's a resemblance between him and the daughter. And he says, I have never known this lady from Adam. I don't even know the two families. The family of Samuel Abuaje and the family of this young lady called Abigail Salami. My brother, my sister, did Sticker do it? Is it true that Sticker was lurking around a married woman? Is it true that Sticker was dating this woman when they were in school? Certainly that will not be an issue. But when she got married, was she lurking around this woman? And remember, the lady has only been married for 2.5 years now. 2.5 years now. And within the 2.5 years, the marriage was so rocky and tumultuous. Complaints left, right, and center, as told to us by the mother. My son was always complaining. My daughter is giving my own son too much problems. In other words, his wife was giving him problems. And it ended up very badly. Abigail had to be sent out of the nation to go to school, after which Samuel Abuaje was not in a hurry to have her back. Even though the mother spoke to the son and said, let your wife come back and join you. He said, no, she gives me problem every time. Let her stay there and work. And while she was there working, the 6th of August, 2025, that dark or black Wednesday, as we are told, took away his life in that helicopter crash. Were they almost divorcing? Now, after the death of Samuel Abuaje, the young lady approached the family and said, you know what? Now that my husband is dead, even though I made a speech, a tribute to him, and said he would be my forever, and death will never do us part, I think I want to part now so I can continue with my life. Whatever traditional things you have to do, go ahead and do that so that I can be free and move on with my life. They were only married for 2.5 years, as we were told. Was she finding a way of breaking away from the family so that she could move away with the dark secrets? What truly was the issue? Now Sticker has been fingered in this thing. We are going to be speaking with Sticker, and tomorrow we shall bring you a full event.
So that is exactly what really happened. Black Rasta in a year, a D kind, when D kind do, but he was one of the major people to basically finger Sticker in all of this. But then Sticker so ababe kasa because Sticker is not happy. Okay, Sticker is threatening to sue Black Rasta. Okay, not just Black Rasta, and also the family of Abigail. Because according to him, no, some na ekoso no at the end of the day, it is spoiling his image. He knows nothing about this whole issue. At the end of the day, it is a corner. Then what has to happen is that at the end of the day, he needs to sue. So that is exactly what is really going on. Now, someone so he's dead. He's one of the people or helicopter passengers from. So he's now dead because of he's a victim of the helicopter crash. But then yere now on it Abigail Abuaje. Eba on the wo ye no. Onfa abofra ne mbra ne enko DNA results. Ne ntimi say Samuel body na a woman because we can't recognize him. Body na a woman no and a womb because ye be DNA na. I just see a funny hu nipa and I say ne ba no ebe perfect match. Woman is onfa abofra ne mba. E ho na ebusiafo no pa say does it mean say papa you oti asen someone ka say abofra on what we until is abofra ne ne dia na yampa e ho na family na call say they are forcing the woman to bring the child no me DNA no me so okay abofra ne ye ba na enye ye ba e ho na information e ba say e bra somewhat tias no pointed to one MP say sa MP no ono e na sabi one ne yere e twempna nti dini ba ya ba ko ye Vincent Asafo na Vincent Asafo say enye ono because Vincent Asafo no ni ma ni nim ko o say enye ono a e na information aba say e Sticker. Black Rasta na ebisa say could it be Sticker? And I mean say Sticker Eddie in Semia Baba Tuja sana yedi two screen so or say I only dated Abigail Abuaje 7 years ago. So why are you now tagging me? I'm not the father of Abigail's child. Yes, Stephen Amwa is more the about Betujano. But Stephen Amwa, part say, in summer, Yen Nama Yeka on social media about him, no, say he's the father of Abigail Boaje. Abigail Boaje, ne ba a on someone Boaje have yen, and yet because he chest our form you know worry now a fate in you obi kwada. It is hurting his image, his brand, and his reputation, and into our court. He's suing the family of Rebecca Samoa Boaje, the woman involved, and also Osui Black Rasta. Now you could see how he also came out to put all of this thing on air. Bra or have an interview with Kwame Nkrumah on OKFM.
Me I mean you Black Rasta because when family na kasa. It's my fair Black Rasta me nyano. It's me the man lawyers. Family na court. Very simple cra. Now where the atanya dey DNA ni bia o. And I me sum nyame. Men ka asa me so abofo. Am you be a monsieur nyame. O de afie. Ti so mo so osunsun bi o mu di bodia. That sabi. Bibisa esi. O mo nyani nyina ba me de did me nyankopon we eja wo mo e kasa de. But beyond that no, me de be court. Simple cra.
Now,
I'm taking it to court. Already, you said first place I make us. Before we tell me I'm in Casa, I'm taking the family to court. They will have to come and answer in court and prove. Sir, my hard-earned reputation. Now your politics have got 30 years. Opian in Sagamity. Sabi. Me a bear, my man can't say me holy media. Sabi mean to them phone. And I be a boon to him fool. And I mean to him power. But what you call fast and to see away ever promise one. What are you trying to achieve? The whole Ghana, you are destroying my reputation. So I was on a semi family casa. Maybe I could never pay Frimuna. I will abandon a moped at Padi and to Mississippi number 5. The name of Mamma Timmy Baby. Baba, yet ever quite a woman you must see Kasiwi. Dear, now we are very dangerous because we say we can easily subject ourselves to DNA. I'm ready, and I'm taking them to court. If you call me, I no cry there. Man, yeah, you cry.
now, honorable, I was only Obi Womu was someone.
You woman that catching a crime, you know. Sabi, Ababa 1 million 7 years ago. Now, when it be a man, we had seen that about 7 years ago, no? That's between the 6.5 7 years ago. Now, when it be a muda for him, say, you could we are inviting a year by. You couldn't be a Some who name a casa say. Yeah, and say, about 7 years you need to see that. The year and I say, I know who is a man in a casa, and I'm saying what to say. When you come a cry in a crampuno, then you are Baba could send a pa. Who me over hugging up? Yes, I mean, I can tell you that. That's all you could I hug it. I must say, hey, I don't know about Freddy. What do you mean? I be This is how serious it is. You need 7 years ago. And then maybe so I'm tired and we saw no be now. Oh, try many names on. I say, I'll be yes, or Americans. I don't know matter. But some men make Casa want to say, a rather bay as one catch and I a year nothing. Almost a year, no, I'm ready. My friend, Papa, and I'm so young. The air quay, I could do it. No crime is in me. Oh, my dimmer, in party for me, and I'm cast on Beggy. Only the man. If you're the call me, kind for some in Park. Johnson, and I'm a Johnson. That crime in here, send a meeting will be the crackle. I don't know about them. Name it to my bottom. It to my bottom.
And you're
now, you express a move cool be but any thing. Then I made in fear. And no other poor friend, I'm saying my own aperture. They say they have the pastor also on the family. Many problem. Niniano, my friend, many number. Niniano. And the lawyers know will also bring Black Rasta. As I also have a testify as a family in a camp because they see family. No, and you have the media. You may trust that they come and return. No, return to what? Shit, baby, they see you because me Jimmy who said, "I will do a born on my yes side." I mean, you need to pick my young from so. Open the bear my family. Maybe I will be a very straightforward person. I think soon. So my memory said me right. Oh, the Ambano class be a actor panting and Kaipra between 6-7 years coming. You wanted some who is like, I'll be getting on what is saying. Yanko Pombe and a year nothing. How can you come and so the good be a president? How? Whatever I ever said.
And to me, my sister will be a beer or Pelona.
Kwame, I was saying to my brother, I can't castle. Yes. But I'm going to say, Nippon, you Yanko Pon a deal too for.
Hello, Nabo. Hello.
His excellency craft and in just an interval.
As I'm not a day.
Yeah, Kwame, Otiringa.
I feel them to Kappa.
Even His Excellency Kura Sabi Mr. Reno, the Miami president too. But tell me, Chop, the Kajai, Minjai, Nanado, the Cat Minjai, O Piato Riasia Minti. President Kufokura the camp, the Pomi for Minjai. And maybe I just say, two for the Sunday, Council Minti. No, Council, my one can say, guys, one day, or no, to me, one issue. Because none of it. But as I may be a call to the men make the point, just one way in an mystery. And I can't know we need no be able to go.
Oh, Dabby.
We need me no, Nayata.
Dabby.
Hello?
Dabby.
Kwame. Now we are saying yan train CBA. Now my said they had a Jimmy answer.
I know a demon. We are so many probably woman you be a say.
The attorney said, make us our crown and me Nimina, me your trophy. Me say confused soon. Me wanted that. So crowning your crown said on the mamma you look at him at the same time. You have a minimum.
Anyway.
What do you say? None of you no one who must have so before fraud the about me. Nana will be a for more. I make a say, dear. Rade, the crowd in him. The crowd, in him. Say, a crown a co in fear soon about 7 years. A dog who no, I say, Abby, what to say, Yamebe, why? Not our a because one can calculate for. That is good, very much. It seems what you're telling for some of our own people. Some of us will be able to be side. And one say, you'll be the best kind of one channel. That will be a candy open. Yano, we have to say, I know we have to, and I will walk on. Open your socket to your own. Share. Hey, now to me, the attempt to abuse some money.
When so to a bet me as a camp.
Ahwefo inti sansam we na aircross so ye be move on hwi ni akọ ensem foforo so now me no ka say eye Nana Aba Namwa on the former creative arts and tourism deputy minister Marco Kriku Mante omudi ehyimu pa enya asem. In fact, this is a fight of the elite because we share the reputation and also the heavyweight accolades Marco Kriku kuta ewo industry mo or experience or a very popular. He's been there through the days of Dasibre Jamna as also a programs manager of Hits FM multimedia ni ade. And Nana Aba Namwa so from her days at TV3, Ekopim GH1 TV or yeah programs manager ni ade. Both of them carry weight. Now and me no can say and then in some way, ne kofa by ni say Nana Aba Namwa made an appearance on United Showbiz UTV. And you pose the question say Nani Marco Kriku Mante or the same but two job creative arts industry blah 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 and Nana Aba Namwa say why Marco Kriku Mante Obetna so kasa gwa debia he was attacking Shatawale ni ade obetna so wanye hwele. Even anaba na mo even went on further to say my mboni din e wo show no so because ono Mark Okrekumante no onya worth it. Na sansem no anye Mark Okrekumante de ema me no ka so aba reply and it is messy. But before then no yenko tie insema eye nanaba na mo editu dwa warranted this particular response if a Mark Okrekumante wo eba ono so akokasa say nanaba na mo ka sansem we ya ene ono so obetwe no akwachi na yakwa kwhwe Wembley in semsem Wembley in sema make an okay you very soon understand understand the whole Wembley issue very soon but before then no yenko ti sema nanaba na mo editu dwa e wo UTV de sansem we nyina ebobo bae ye babaka ye kwa kwhwe the response which came from Mark Okrekumante Mark Okrekumante clearly no so he's pissed at I say he did not leave anything to bear in some no de ayebebre yenhwe yenko share this particular video involved of what triggered all of this it's for say babaka ye beto aso because issues na boba na for ayebebre you know yenko share this particular video. When we come back we will continue with this particular update.
It's honorable say the reason I'm a friend of mine.
How is he honorable?
Thank you.
Oh. He's not honorable.
Oh, I just love you.
But how is he honorable? Why is he honorable?
Thank you.
But who are you talking about again?
Honorable Mark Okrekumante.
He is not an honorable. Don't give people titles they don't own.
God bless you.
He's not honorable. He's not. How is he honorable?
Did he ever
only
go to
honorable
parliament?
when he's not a member of parliament. He's never been.
God
Okay,
bless you.
Mr. Okrekumante.
Now you're talking.
Put him where he belongs.
Belongs. He said what? That there are issues in the entertainment space.
Yes.
How did he deal with that when he was a radio presenter?
Woman of valor.
He was a radio presenter for a very long time. How did he use his space to deal with all of those Dambo issues? Let's put his initial profession aside. He was given a position that would allow him to make the space he's complaining about better. What was his impact? It was zero. You know what? He sounds better when he's quiet.
Woman of valor. One kind of French of valor.
He sounds better when he's quiet. He shouldn't talk about what people are using their space for. Because he's not been impactful. His impact has been zilch, zero, nothing. Listening to him talk about the entertainment space, and I'm sure you have a video of it also.
Yeah, we have video.
Yes.
Of it. Yes.
I don't play it, please. It will be like watching paint dry, boring and drab.
Hey, Nana.
Hey, woman of valor.
Pretty.
Oh, I'm fine. Look at me, I'm so calm.
And delivering the shots in it.
Yeah, I don't need to listen to him.
Maybe the producer saw person.
Watching paint dry.
Okay.
Information, Honorable Fati kept saying the Mark that when I call UTV, amame. Let me so unfortunately, sometimes because me I like good conversations.
But Mark, the impression you are creating to ABB, because I say na quite say bia, ye bibia, and ye be. That's the impression.
Because you can say me frail. Now me no would come on UTV show no, because I will always wish. Me bra penny say Kwame well. I always wish Father well. I always wish you well. Sabi, eduma we started osoro hon. Ye ne mo and started. Mo promote me nyuma me I can't run away from that. Me we are me ma ba akun bi. Me party MPP. That's one of the things MPP yeah. Yina yeah no. Socrates. That be meeting one friend name ko kasabi. Yina we say yeah no friend name. Meetings we say what's the term for it?
Fact finding.
Fact finding. Do you know that Sanyum na ni ebo o sisi fiani be April 5th? And you profane. This party has people like George Kwe. Kuti said then. And you find media houses, boss, I know.
So,
Remember, if you say it's profane, was it raw? Yes. Kwesi. Opa, so say you're profane, but.
Me say maintain it so say.
And I say boy, so that the listeners won't see me say my bad time, but say you be.
I say you media ma ko bi anya ma etia Ghana for.
And I me say but my catch on say
Ghana for be etie, on be etie.
Also document no.
So say we say memra you na me ba na broadcasting say na me mete ase no ethics no e be di so. Because but do you know that our show no Moses Sandino is no longer United Showbiz.
Are they?
Moses Sandino, they don't do showbiz there.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
What are you doing?
They don't do showbiz. Me they are not the proof about. That is my orientation.
So what is the?
Today, what are your topics? Today, what are your topics?
Industry. Okay.
Mister, what are your topics?
Miss a creative art industry.
But when him say media terrain so near my sound.
Correct. That's what I mean. Can't say but me say for branding purposes, change the name. To me, but I'm saying politics and I'm making social issues. Roger Cortes, I showed him first. You mean I can't remember? When come I want to say that first yeah, it's how you United Showbiz. Me no invite him first. Father can't frame more. I don't catch a father say, oh, father, how can I call law school yet? Judge no be di asem no. Judge na assign plaintiff. Satan na my ground. Any film funi bi akọ parliament akọ complaining something on film. And that was the topic they are going to discuss. Now my ground no can no complain on your host. And so as you come
at the point is same way na eye makokriku mante ko kan ya chese e dey same way nyina ba na eno enenam so ema ono so obe reply na ba na mo a enya asem keto eti for yen kwani yenkwohwe yenkuti nsem a eye makokriku mante obe reply na ba na mo a chese odrage na enya asem keto a
who make it some kind of submission here it's better so be quiet and so you're quieter I think so what's here we are quieter you don't make sense. We are quieter, you make a lot of sense, but who make it submissions it means whatever that you are saying it makes sense to. In Ghana 4% almost send the message say person found out to say what's the problem?
Any problem here.
But then you know okay not here.
Me one person I know my CV, so I don't need anybody to play my CV to me. I manage Hit FM, you know my story. She was also giving GH1, you know her story.
Story near then.
You know her story.
So why then?
I am only choosing near then call other areas like my music side, my ministerial side, my DJing days. I am choosing the same job I You know my story. When I was on TV, mentor, you know my story. Shemi area, I would name me. Say Mako. I won't name me CV say. Okay. When I invested into Euphoria, you know the Euphoria story. When I walk Coco first. When the man cry also more. Can't go so coffee could answer. We say what we say more. We say Fifi the song. It's deadly. Play it in a nightclub. I don't maintain that. I wasn't more. We didn't meet tempo. At the chain. One of friends say, Massa, you want to me. So I know my CV. And I still want to keep my CV intact. It is some people, you don't need to comment on them. She must protect her CV. 2. Wait in the Wembley 7 and the whatever myself.
And then is you are Wembley.
You can be a researcher, find out.
I don't
Made my CV, I know it.
No, Wembley now kind of meaning then.
Let me say, on Nonna ABA, she needs to do more PR. Me, I don't need it.
Ghana for Ebeka Bibi Ebe so just so about Shatawale Charles Niyama also Shate agenda e wo Hit FM se mama ye mononyum
I have 14 some way and a course. So now you moshi near uncle a the camp of Vim Lady. Me know can say Vim Lady in same be about tuja. She's in America, but then she does a show on OKFM. I'm very reactive to the untimely demise of the 6 people I'm sure Munkwa or the Elwak Sports Stadium. You could see on your screens, on your split screen, you could see Vim Lady and you could see a army recruiter na omoko for screening na stampede this year no amount for being sia ehwe omonkwa na me no ka say Vim Lady edin sembi ababe tuja. She's saying say what happened no ade a enye and the country perhaps no the victims of a year one more omohwe the families of the victims almost sure Munkwano was say they need to sue the government or some so crack to say or believe it says Excellency John Dramani Mahama at this particular point in time. He's the only person who bit fix this particular issue. But before then, no, you could see some a Vim Lady or the two jar about all of this and all patches. For now, the government of Ghana together with the Ghana Armed Forces, no, they need to be sued. Okay, they need to be sued by the families. Sure this year. So I'm saying sue the government of Ghana. Yenche video here babaka it's for to us.
Blame you, Obi. Somebody is responsible for this death. Enipa nya ba akunye mienu nya miensa. Emrantie maba one kintina 16 omawu. Omunye eboni o. Omunko ye robbery. Omunko ba okro no. Omunko kum nipa. Omunko wia obi ade. Omunko di kokonsa. Omunko ye shi ye fe adwuma and omunko pe bia yo. This question must go to government. And NDC government nkwa o. This is idea e wo honom sa. E den na mini abema Sadiq Adams erezi issue be very important. Armed forces forms, recruitment forms are a ton of $350. It 350 Ghana cedis. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any bloody sense. Penkofo ako a year first recruitment. Ye pankofo. No control asbab. Obi ambeju 350. Nenipa omunye adwumanye. Look at the number of people. And the entire make say you cannot just blame Abayan Otia Konwa so say. You cannot just blame armed forces. It is a whole systematic failure. Ghana system nye. Ghana system na ya broni beye. Ghana system over the last 8 years or say 10 years in it. There be a armed forces recruitment, police recruitment, immigration recruitment, fire service recruitment, and nipa di boom no amoko. Why? Them penny for know the reason why there are no jobs. Simple say adwumani ho joblessness. And to him say adwumani ho. Now him say nipa do beba. Now him say space awo for this number of nipa obefo omono. It be 1,000 and it be 500. You just sell forms for 500. Simple. And now the opposite offer do na wetimi asone so no anya papa na woma for 1,500 unim say 1,000 pen abefa. But anya bro unim say obefa nipa be 100 and not 200. Oh, ton form so ama already jobless people. Tio. This same way we can't even talk about it in terms of law. You can't talk about it in terms of security. You can there be this is an issue that you cannot talk about without bringing in passion, emotions, and sentiment. Because people have bloody died. People have bloody died. There is no way around this thing. What kind of French professional and possible? What the hell are you talking about? Professional saying people have died. What is professional about this? Correct. We speak not just about the fact, but we speak about the fact and we also speak about the emotions because people have died. They don't have to be my relatives for me to be emotional about it because they didn't have to die. It is a needless death. Your mind be so America, Europe, you sue government, you sue Ministry of Employment, you sue armed forces, you sue severally and jointly for wrongful death. They will sue Ghana government, police, they deserve empathy. And you see the lawyer for that kind in terms of say, are foreseeable or not foreseeable? Say you be cry on to classroom da. Obi also only nyansa kura or ya torch a crack to him say. And yet they armed forces recruitment they need padu beba. And therefore was so making provision for possible stampede. I was so making provision.
It is the same way and a vim lady ediko too. Ya owie no san eka say he believes say she believes say a President John Dramani Mahama obitima fix the system or charge President Mahama to change the whole system. Yintin somebody to ja eba ebeto aso.
You see, the entire idea where you are brone say your politicians then this MPP they can come together and say that I feel BI a basic factory back on. Yeah, multi-party democracy way from 92 over 30 something years. Inti ka BI a factory back on can then Kagana manche and at least and quite a sizable number. Abain to me bet me akasa of abo so kind for or for kind ship for despite no many idea can home or for is upon no many idea can say massa me the moon good them come up with a plan I bet me see factory back every year and factory ni be successful engage them yeah mamusika yeah farmer politicians be momonye moya mu business that I'm on fan for my oh Jesus Christ or my what coming for you've spilled the blood of your young people. And I mean, you're such a president, mama, better. I don't think so, better. The about to be anyone man in Marco Pedjuma, no muko wua, obeti me ada. And that's why I wish I president mama the and or the call. That is, it was sad. Under no circumstance again should this ever happen again. But just a way, Crano, it shouldn't have happened. This is needless. Needless. Needless, because omuko Pedjuma aye. What would the entire Ghana man telling you be a desert to Sukra? Oh, look at the number. Where armed forces people, police in my fire service in my immigration my. We need to deal with the unemployment issue. Say Ankayawa mom. Na ya NDC ni MPP na Antonchani. Me say, look at now as my become corruption. Sikanko for we egu ombotom. Sikanko for we some small boys we any ade omugina we obi de come akofo obi board yank he de kotum 18 months he de kotum 18 months cause wako we ade meanwhile the system is forcing these able-bodied young men so munkobokro no adenti na aban enyi asase afran place asante achima gogo ye dia no entos ne board ye me to me for boys in Yanko go on say ke from armed forces but mu nyina ye de mo kwa 48 engineers regiment mo kodo ye state farms and the Ghana ye kra we are not able to reach 1 million metric tons where President Kufani Atamos dey do you know we have not been able to go back to 1 million 1.2 million metric tons and ye cocoa farms say the Cote d'Ivoire for ye bino yeah, border farms, yeah, toast farms, yeah, coffin toast to be on Fibokina. Yeah, my home between now and the next 4 years, 2028. Now, President Mama, so take this as a major project. This is would the only small boy no Twari or Burkina Faso no. Young fat boy singing this should be the blood of these 6 people, no, but we should not be in vain. Although me I say Abusia for no sue Ghana government, but it should not be in vain. Young fast idea when you can say never again. President Mama fancy the boss to say, and I'm saying this, me can't call why sometimes because of politics until we make some of these policies laughable politics. It shouldn't be laughable. It should never be laughable. And no anya Ningina ye part of the job creation. Maybe NDC for na who said on the package and marketing here na babe poly this ram but we must create jobs. And if a boy is near the omukogu from place, you say I buy ye triam kabusumi bia send 1,500 near the mamo 3,000 or 5,000 near the mamo kodo cocoa. In the next 4 years, Ghana will become #1 producer of cocoa in the world. And I Cote d'Ivoire for BTN. Let's do that, President Mama. I challenge you, President Mama. I challenge you. This is something I know you can do it, President Mama. I know you can do it. Baby, I will near President Kufuado EDC yena 1D1 for men to me deliver nina no. O men to me deliver be, but men to me deliver nina. Take it up and say that if we necro, o be a front place in Sasio, and dear you, o be jibe 1 million acres, cocoa nkwa, 1,000 acres, ye dia body nkwa, 1,000 acres, ye dia toast nkwa, the entire stretch of a front place from Yeji. Eba ba be sia, but me see Yeji po white water na so abuji na pomu kromu. Fufu susola any a year first saying buipe yape any idea na even President Mama Chrome bole salaga yo yiri sola tunaka e ho nyina baba di besi a front place atante achima gogo a di kosi kwame danso a di besi dambai a de besi krache enkwanta baby adua bayere yen tum rantie ne maba woni nyangum ye be ma 3000 Ghana a month and 5000 Ghana a month mo de mo no mo do koko na bi do bode na bi do banche. Ghana will become the net producer of food for West Africa. Your politicians will mean way. I said, "Why make a President Mama onim?" Me have worked with President Mama before in Parliament. Onim, he knows this. But a political voice now one who can be oh yanya the win elections. South can ever win elections. You have found to VAT, you have my influencer journalist, you know, can be my young. You have a microphone, no did at them. Me say president to be about good mind. Na don't cast no go near papa. One day one Gabi more to good as when yanya Japan on air for 2.5 contracts. Yanya win and we are natural can and another do fear so. And can another good vision. Nanado opposition. Only Nanado Castle Papa no why your politics are changing experience okutani or say he knows what the people need, what the public need. Only the anti opposition for so long and but he knew what he had to do. But Obetina Kunyaso. Even in your for your takra no so person Pamono. Nanado himself wanted to sack him, but Copenhagen. Monsieur Omu to make a cabinet. Mo year cabinet in Pong ya naga be more by no ma be same. Cabinet decision now mudi now ya to go yen fa ba kukrase for that make it stay there. President Mama, I challenge you. Don't listen to boys no more honor. Boys na try one see anymore. Yodium for no. Their name is not on the ballot, but their name is not in any history books. O President Mama ona udi also. Ye we na judin.
For inti same way and a Vim lady edit too. About more updates as all of these various events unfold. Thank you so much for watching.